Jill, you've been involved with the scouting community for how long now?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, oh, correct. That's why I asked you.
32 years.
Well, I only asked that because I'd like some perspective on it and on how much the scouting community has changed, since 1987.
Do you know, it hasn't actually really changed at all. If you give our youth plenty to do, interesting, fun things, outdoor things, things that interest them, the computer doesn't play as big a part as everybody says. Yes, they are always on their mobiles, if you allow it. Personally, I don't allow mobiles when we have meetings, but I've never had a complaint. They simply accept the fact that what they're going to do is in the programme is interesting. That's the key thing. You have to bring interesting activity, and this biosphere is a perfect example of how the 17 projects that they can take part in, and it covers the whole global issue. So, there's no way that we couldn't find something in this to attract all ages and all interests.
Yes, when you started back in 87, whenever it was, 1985, there was as you say, there's almost this sort of paradox in that the devil will make work for idle hands, and in those days there wasn't the computer, there wasn't the internet, and what I'm trying to ask is scouting as popular as it ever was?
Well, we've got huge waiting lists, so yes, I would say
so?
It is. Our problem is we need leaders. We are desperate for leaders, and anybody just needs to give a couple of hours a week, and then we can keep our youth off the roads, because they come to us and we fill them full with interesting things. They learn plenty. They are very keen, and believe me, they are more switched on to the state of the world than you realise. Maybe because there's so many people talking about it, but they're fully aware of what's going on. We just have to give them the projects to be able to be part of it, the clean-up, if you like.
Okay,